Sponzory pořadu jsou Národní sportovní agentura, Moravskoslezský a Jihomoravský kraj, statutární město Brno, město Hluboká nad Vltavou, statutární město Ostrava, Rowling Sporting Goods, Bago Sport SRO, Sabe SRO, Honix Europe a Suma Information Technology. Mistrovství Evropy juniorů probíhá za spolupráce českých baseballových klubů.
Hello everyone here in Blansko, Strawberry Field. We are here about to start a game of a placing round of a European Championship under 18 between France and Israel. The winner of this game will play for the 5th place of this tournament. So we will see really difficult game for both teams because they all both reach the 5th place game, and here we can start after opening ceremony. So first I will introduce you the umpires of this game. At home plate, Robert Hughes from Ireland, and in the field will be Alex Silverheim from Sweden. First hitter for visiting team Israel is number 11 center fielder Liam Sajif. The pitcher for team France, Matis Nairal. Starts with the first strike, down to the zone. Second pitch is singles through the infield, and the leadoff is at the first base. Now second hitter, number 10, first baseman Avid Schechter. First pitch ball, good job by the catcher. Foul ball, and the count is now 1-1. We'll see if Team Israel is gonna try to move the runner by bunt or steal. Another foul ball, 2 strikes, 1 ball. Pass ball after a breaking ball to the dirt, and the runner moves to the second base. Count is 2-2. No outs. Leadoff hitter Liam Sajif after single now moves to second base. Fastball outside and high. Count is full now. Timeout called by a hitter. Still at the plate is second hitter Aviat Schechter. Number 4. Runners on first and second after single by leadoff hitter and walk after full count. Now at the plate is shortstop Nadav Machlin, number 2. We'll see if Team Israel will try to play the bunt in this situation now. Pitcher Matis Nairal starts with 1 ball. Strike, foul ball. Every strike pitched by Matis Nairal in this game was foul ball or contact by the first 3 hitters of Team Israel. Strike 2. Nice pitch to the inside part of the base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still no outs. Ground ball to shortstop. Error. An error by shortstop Julien Cojon. And the bases are loaded with no outs. Now at the plate is designated hitter hitting in the 4th place, Yaakov Aaron Avraham. Another contact on the first strike. Team France tried for a double play, but there was only 1 out on second base. 1 runner scored, and Team Israel is going to the lead and takes the first run of this game. 1 out. At the plate is second baseman Kai Friesen, number 12. Runners on first and third. And here in Blansko it starts a little rain all over the field. Strike 1 by Matis Nairal. Pick off to first base. Was not successful. 1 strike for hitter Kai Friesen. Strike 2, breaking ball. Nice pitch by Matis Nairal. Strikeout, fastball, up, swung and a missed, and 2 outs now in the beginning of first inning of game between Israel and France. Now batting number 16, Aviv Bobrov, third baseman. First ball. Strike 2 by Matis Najral. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So now is the second strike. Now the count is 1-2. The runner scored, and the runner between second and first is caught in rundown. So the half of the inning is finished for Team France in defense, but they allowed 2 runs. Smart play by Team Israel. Here with 2 outs and run on first. And now we are heading to the bottom of first inning.
Sponzory pořadu jsou
With Team Israel in defense.
Národní sportovní agentura, Moravskoslezský a Jihomoravský kraj, statutární město Brno, město Hluboká nad Vltavou, statutární město Ostrava, Rowling Sporting Goods, Bagosport SRO, Sabe SRO, Honix Europe a Suma Information Technology. Mistrovství Evropy juniorů probíhá za spolupráce českých baseballových klubů.
Let me introduce you to the lineup of Team Israel now in defense. The pitcher is Michal Segal, catcher Tomer Erel, first baseman Avia Schechter, second baseman Kai Friesem, third baseman Avi Bobrov, shortstop Nadav Michlin, in the left field Harel Joel Sversky, center fielder Liam Sajiv, and in right field Theo Friesem. First hitter for Team France here in the bottom of first inning is Amaury Segelski, center fielder number 7. Maury Segelski and his first 2 attempts for drag bunt. One ended as a ball, one as a foul ball, so the count is 1-1. Next pitch, outside part of the plate. Swing is stopped, calls the umpire. So 2 balls, 1 strike now for the leadoff hitter. And another ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. And ball 4 for the leadoff hitter. So same as the Team Israel. Also the Team France gets the leadoff hitter on first base. Now with the play is second hitter Julien Kojom, shortstop number 22.
No. Proč tady ten má přístup?
Long fly ball to the center field. Amazingly caught by the center fielder. But the really nice hit by Julien Kojom. And more better catch by center fielder of Israel, Liam Sajif. Running catch on 100 meters. Now hitting third hitter Pierre Duat, third baseman. Run on first, one out. First pitch strike, attempt to steal. And the runner is caught at the second base. Nice job by catcher of Team Israel. And now 2 outs, no runners, 1 strike. First ball, breaking ball, the outside part of the base. Ball. High, maybe. Another hit to the gap. And another amazing catch, running catch by center fielder of Team Israel. So 2 nice hits by Team France, but nicer play by defense of Team Israel. Results as a no runs for Team France here in the bottom of first inning. And we're heading to the second inning. Team Israel is in the lead, 2-0.
Sponzory pořadu jsou Národní sportovní agentura, Moravskoslezský a Jihomoravský kraj, statutární město Brno, město Hluboká nad Vltavou, statutární město Ostrava, Rowling Sporting Goods, Bago Sport SRO, Sabe
First pitch, called ball for the hitter of Team Israel. Now hitting number 16, Avi Bobrov. It's a ground ball to third base. Great throw and fielding by third baseman of Team France, but the ball thrown to the first base hits the runner and he's now on first base. Next hitter for Team Israel, number 4, right fielder Theo Friesen. First ball by pitcher Matis Nairal. And swing and a miss. 1 strike, 1 ball. And long hit down the left field line, caught by the left fielder. So as a Team Israel, also Team France made now a nice running catch in the outfield. And 1 out. Good job by the left fielder Esteban Brion. Now hitting number 22, Tomer Erel. Runner on first, 1 out. Timeout by the hitter. Every pitch pitched by, almost every pitch pitched by Matis Nairal was swinged or hit by hitters of Team Israel. Pickovet and save at first base. One strike, ball to the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here in the beginning of second inning, game between Israel and France. Here the European Championship under 18 in Czech Republic. Nice breaking ball to the strike. 2 strikes, 1 ball. Another breaking ball to the dirt. Swung and a miss. 2 outs. Now hitting number 15, Harel Joel Sversky, left fielder for Team Israel. Fastball up, 1 ball. Another fastball now to the low part of the plate. 2nd ball for Harel Joel Sversky at the plate. Next pitch strike to the middle of the zone, fastball. So 1 strike and 2 balls now, 2 outs, runner on first base. Foul ball, fast ball again. 2 strikes, 2 balls, 2 outs. Another foul ball. So the count stays the same. A nice breaking ball by pitcher Matis Nairal ends this half of the inning. Score is still 2 Israel, 0 France. Now we are heading for the bottom of the second inning.
Sponzory pořadu jsou Národní sportovní agentura, Moravskoslezský a Jihomoravský kraj, statutární město Brno, město Hluboká nad Vltavou, statutární město Ostrava, Rowling Sporting Goods, Bago Sport SRO, Sabe SRO, Honix Europe a Suma Information Technology. Mistrovství Evropy juniorů probíhá za spolupráce českých baseballových klubů.
Here in this game, we didn't tell you the fielding lineup of Team Israel. So the pitcher is Michal Segal, catcher Tomer Erel, first baseman Aviad Schechter. Now first hitter for Team France, Matis Nairal hits the first ball, ground ball to shortstop, well played by shortstop, first out on first base. Now hitting number 11, Esteban Brion, left fielder. Now he has 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now another ball, 3 balls, 1 strike for the second hitter of this inning of Team France, Esteban Brion, ball 4. So 1 out, 1 runner on first base. here in the bottom of second inning. Now hitting number 27, right fielder Thomas Demori. First pitch ball from pitcher Michal Segal. And that's a ball. So the runner moves to the second base. Mistake by the pitcher. And the play is still Demori Thomas. Run on second, chance for Team France to get some runs. Foul ball. 1 strike, 1 ball, 1 out. Breaking ball, fouled. Breaking ball fouled, and 2 strikes, 1 ball for Thomas Demori. And another ball made by the pitcher Michal Segal. The umpire shows him he's moving by his shoulders on the mound, so the runner easily moved to the third base. Now different situation, runner on third, 2 strikes. Team France is seeking for a hit to move the runner to the home plate. Another breaking ball, fouled. Ball misses high. 2 balls, 2 strikes for number 27, Thomas Demori. He's now on 5 pitches in this at bat. Another one is ball, so full count now. Strike, foul ball hard around the third base. Still the count is full. And the 9th pitch to the Thomas Demori's ball, so here's a walk for him. And now hitting the 7th hitter of Team France, Ben Couvreur, number 8, first baseman. 1 out, runners on first and third. First pitch strike, fastball to the outside corner of the plate. Breaking ball, foul down the first base line. Another foul ball down the third baseline. Third baseman tried to catch the ball after a long run, but he couldn't catch the ball, so 2 strikes for hitter Ben Kuvrer. Another foul ball. Count is still no balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and third. Team Israel is seeking to play a double play in the infield to end the inning. France wants to move the runner home. Another foul ball. We'll see the hitter Ben Kuvrer will find a way to hit the ball into the field. Still on 2 strikes, no balls. And another foul ball. Fastball up in the zone. And ball misses low. And the catcher was late and didn't see the runner moving to the second base. And there's a successful stealing attempt of second base. So now runners on second and third, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And another foul ball by Ben Kuvrer. Wow. Two strikes, 1 ball, timeout by the hitter. Ball misses high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. From Ben Kuvrer, also really long at bat. There were 6 foul balls in a row. Another foul ball. So 8 foul balls, 1 ball pitched by Michal Segal. Two balls, 2 strikes. And now hit to the left fielder, caught by the left fielder. But the runner on third base scored. So 2 outs, good job by Ben Kuvrer. He brings the first run for Team France in this game. Two outs, runner on second. Now hitting second baseman Basil Soliers. Number 6. First pitch, curveball, strike. 2 outs. Team France scored the first run, so the score is now 2-1. And fly ball to the left field, caught by the left fielder, ends this inning. So after 2 innings, the score is 2 Israel, 1 France. There are 2 errors on the side of France. One hit and one hit same on both sides. Now we're heading to the 3rd inning.
Sponzory pořadu jsou Národní sportovní agentura, Moravskoslezský a Jihomoravský kraj, statutární město Brno, město Hluboká nad Vltavou, statutární město Ostrava, Rowling Sporting Goods, Bagosport SRO, Sabe SRO, Honix Europe a Suma Information Technology. Mistrovství Evropy juniorů probíhá za spolupráce českých baseballových klubů.
Breaking ball, foul down the 3rd base line. It was a little bit close to the line. Now let's see what another pitch will bring. There's a strike 3. So Liam Sajiv is strikeout. First out for Matis Nairo and Team France in this inning. Now hitting number 10, first baseman Avi Schechter. One out here in the beginning of 3rd inning. Ball misses outside. Long fly ball to the left field, caught by the left fielder. Same as the inning before, long running catch by left fielder of Team France, Esteban Brion. 2 outs for Israel. Now hitting shortstop Nadav Machlin. He has a hit on his side already in the game. 1 strike, 2 outs now. And another hit by Nadav Machlin. So he's now on a first base single through the center field. Now hitting 4th hitter of Team Israel, Avram Yaakov Arnov. Designated hitter. He's got a RBI in this game. He brings 1 run in the 1st inning when Team Israel scored twice. Now 2 outs, run on first pitch. Swing and a miss, 1 strike for Arno. Nice breaking ball to the inside part of the base. Strike 2. Pickoff attempt. Runner tried to steal. Now he's in the rundown between first and second. And he scored at the second base. So the first part of the third inning ends with no runs, 1 hit for Team Israel. Now Team France is going to the bottom of third inning.
Sponzory pořadu jsou Národní sportovní agentura, Moravskoslezský a Jihomoravský kraj, statutární město Brno, město Hluboká nad Vltavou, statutární město Ostrava, Rowling Sporting Goods, Bagosport SRO, Sabe SRO, Honix Europe a Suma Information Technology. Mistrovství Evropy juniorů probíhá za spolupráce českých baseballových klubů.
Now we are here in the bottom of third inning. At bat for Team France. Number 24. The hitter number 9. Baptiste Blanco, catcher. First pitch he tried a drag bunt, but he failed, so 1 strike. And 1 ball outside of the plate. One ball, 1 strike for Blanco. And there was a single right to the third base line. And it ended as a double. So the leadoff hitter for Team France is now at the second base. Here in the bottom of the third inning, the score is 2-1 for Israel. So now the Team France has a big chance to tie the game with the leadoff hitter of this of their lineup, Amauri Sigelski, center fielder. In his first hitting attempt, he had a walk. Now he starts with the first strike against the pitcher for Team Israel, Michael Segal. And the pitcher took his time. The runner took his timeout. And drag bunt. And nice play by pitcher out on first base, but the runner from second moves to the third. 1 out for Team France here in the bottom of third inning. Runner on third. Good job by the leader hitter of Team France. And now hitting second hitter Julien Kojom, shortstop. In his last appearance, he hit a long fly ball to the center field. Now tries to hit the first ball pitched by the pitcher. It was fouled. From one strike. Another breaking ball. Hit far to the left field, which is enough for the runner to score. And now Team France ties the game with this sacrifice hit by Julien Kojom. 2 outs, base is clear. Hitting third baseman Pierre Doa. Fly ball to the right field, caught by the right fielder. So the inning finished. In the third inning, Team France tied the game with 1 run, so now the score is 2-2. With 3 hits on side of Israel. We are going to open the 4th inning.
Sponzory pořadu jsou Národní sportovní agentura, Moravskoslezský a Jihomoravský kraj, statutární město Brno, město Hluboká nad Vltavou, statutární město Ostrava, Rowling Sporting Goods, Bagosport SRO, Sabe SRO, Honix Europe a Suma Information Technology. Mistrovství Evropy juniorů probíhá za spolupráce českých baseballových klubů.
Now we're here in the beginning of 4th inning game between Team Israel and Team France. It's the game of the placing round of European Championship Under 18 here in Blansko Strawberry Field. Now hitting for Team France, Team Israel. Designated hitter number 29, Yakov Avraham Arnov. And he was caught on the fly ball to the infield. Easy out for Team France. In pitching mound still Matis Nairal, who allowed 2 runs. And now he's heading for the 3rd consecutive scoreless inning. And starts with the first strike against second hitter in this inning, Kai Friesen, second baseman for Team Israel. And foul ball, 2 strikes. First ball by Matis Nairal, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 3rd strike was swung and dropped. And good job by the catcher, Team France. He caught the runner at first base. So 2nd out, 2 outs here in the 4th inning. And now hitting for Team Israel, number 16, Aviv Bobrov, the 3rd baseman. Foul ball to the first base side of the field. So 1st strike here in his at bat. Fastball misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike, swung. Strike swinging, 2 strikes, 2 balls, 2 outs. And this ball is hit to the left field, easily caught by the left fielder. So again, no run for Team Israel. And now we're heading to the bottom of 4th inning, where Team France are going to take the lead maybe. But for sure they're gonna try to take the lead of this ball game, which is tied at 2-2.
Sponzory pořadu jsou Národní sportovní agentura, Moravskoslezský a Jihomoravský kraj, statutární město Brno, město Hluboká nad Vltavou, statutární město Ostrava, Rowling Sporting Goods, Bago Sport SRO, Sabe SRO, Honix Europe a Suma Information Technology.
Now at the plate is number 4, pitcher Matis Nairal, and his at bat starts with a strike to the inside part of the base. Another pitch. This is low, so the count is now 1-1. Another ball, breaking ball, misses. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And another ball, 3 balls, 1 strike for Matis Nairal at the plate. And another ball, so again pitcher Michal Segal starts the inning with a walk. And now we will see if the Team France can move the runners around the bases. The first chance is for number 11, Esteban Brion, left fielder. In his previous at bat, Esteban had a walk and then he scored a run. Now a long breaking ball by pitcher, which is called as a ball by the umpire. Robert Hughes. Pickoff attempt failed. Nice fastball to the outside part of the base for strike 1. So the count is now 1-1. No outs. Runner on first base. Another attempt for a breaking ball, which was missing now. 2 balls, 1 strikes. And strike 2 to the low part of the base. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. First pitch grounded to third base, who couldn't field it. So now runners on first and second with this infield error of defense of Team Israel. 1 out, and at the plate is now number 8, Ben Couvrer. Ben Couvrer already had a RBI in this game, and now he hits a long ball to the right field. Nice line drive called by the right fielder, and the runner from second moved to the third. So runners in the corners. Nice hit by Ben Couvrer, a nice catch by the right fielder of Team Israel, Theo Friesem. 2 outs here. Runners on first and third. Hitting number 6, Basile Solier. Now stealing attempt. And success, so runners on second and third. Chance for Team Israel, Team France to score 2 runs. If the hitter can hit a single. That was a breaking ball, misses outside and low. 1 strike, 1 ball. for Basile Soliez. Hard hit ball to the third base, but foul. 2 strikes, 1 ball. And now the Israel pitcher is in the advantage of this battle and tries to finish the bottom of 4th inning. Basile Solier is hit by pitch. And now the hitter number 9 in the batting order of Team France, Baptiste Blanco, the catcher. He has already hit and 1 run in this game. So if he can hit the ball again, good, like in his previous at bat, there will be some runs for Team France. First breaking ball misses outside. Pitcher doesn't seem happy with this call. Fastball down and low. So 2 balls with bases loaded and 2 outs in the bottom of 4th inning in this game, which is played for 7 innings. And strike 1, fastball to the inside. So Baptiste Blanco is now with 3 balls and 1 strike. The walk is a run for Team France. So now the pitcher Michi Segal will try to hit the strike zone, and he misses again. So walk means a lead for Team France in this game. They scored 3rd run. Again, 1 run like in the innings 2, 3. And the bases are still loaded. Now hitting number 7, the leadoff hitter, Amaury Segelski. There's a pitching change on the mound for Team Israel. So the job is finished for Michi Segal. He comes out with 3 innings pitched and 1 out. 1 hit allowed, but 4 bases on balls and 3 earned runs. 1 strikeout after 60 pitches. He comes down, and the replacement for him will be a new pitcher. A new pitcher in this game for Team Israel, number 1, Akiva Meister, left-handed pitcher. So we'll see if this change can help Team Israel stop the offense of Team France. They have 2 outs now in the bottom of 4th inning, and bases are loaded.
David mi to.
And the first pitch by a new hitter is well hit to the right field. It is a triple for Team France, which cleared the bases. And Team France took a big lead. 4 runs now. 3. And the score is 7-2. So strike 2 for hitter number 22, Julien Cojom, who has also 1 RBI in this game.
Máš tam obod navíc.
And strike 3. Nice pitching by new pitcher Akiva Meister, but the first pitch for him wasn't that good because it was a 3 RBI triple by Mamory Segelski, the leadoff hitter for Team France. And Team France now took the lead 6-2 in this game, and now we are heading to the inning number 5 of this game, and Team Israel will try to get some runs back and get back to the game.
Sponzory pořadu jsou Národní sportovní agentura, Moravskoslezský a Jihomoravský kraj, statutární město Brno, město Hluboká nad Vltavou, statutární město Ostrava, Rowling Sporting Goods, Bago Sport SRO, Sabe SRO, Honix Europe a Suma Information Technology. Mistrovství Evropy juniorů probíhá za spolupráce českých baseballových klubů.
And first hitter of this inning for Team Israel, Kai Friesen, number 4. It's the first pitch to the right field where it was caught by the right fielder. So first out on the first pitch here in the beginning of 5th inning. Now hitting number 22, Tomer Erel. In his last appearance at the plate, he was strikeout. Now he starts with 2 balls. The first strike by Mathis Nairal and the mound for Team France. So 1 strike, 2 balls, 1 out. Ball hit to the shortstop. Easy out at the first base. Ground out 6-3. Is the second out of this inning for Team Israel. Now hitting number 15, Harel Joel Sersky. He was also a strikeout victim for the pitcher in his last at bat. Now the pitcher started with the fastball inside. No swing called by the umpire. So 1 ball. Ball 2. Another fastball inside, caught by the shortstop. So 3 up, 3 down for Team Israel in 5th inning. And now Team France are going to extend the lead of this game, which is now 6 France and 2 Israel. Now Pierre Doa will start the bottom of inning number 5 for Team France. And the new pitcher in this game, left-handed Akiva Maestro, started with the fastball outside for first strike. The pitcher has a really fast move on the pitching mound, so the hitter took his time out. Now first ball, 1-1. Another ball misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nice fastball outside. And is a strike swinging. 2 strikes, 2 balls for Pierre Doat at the plate. And again fastball outside. Misses the strike zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fly ball to the shallow left field. And a really nice running catch and the overhead catch by shortstop of Team Israel, Nadav Machlin. After a long run to center field, he caught the ball over his head, so really nice job. And first out of this inning for Team France. Now next hitter is Matthias Nairal, the pitcher. In his last at bat, he had a walk and scored a run. Tries to hit the first pitch, but only foul ball it. 1 strike.
No.
Mike. After a couple of foul balls by Matis Nairal, the count is now 2 strikes, 1 ball. And another foul ball, number 3 in this at bat. And this ball is hit well to the left center field. And with 1 out, Matis Nairal is at the first base. And now Esteban Brion is going to try to move him around the bases for next run for Team France in this bottom of 5th inning, when the score is 6-2 for Team France. Esteban Brion tried to bunt the pitch, but it was called as ball. Misses outside. Another ball outside. Close pitches by the left-handed pitcher for Team Israel. 2 balls for Esteban Brion. And he hit for the fastball. Attempt for a double play. And there was a double play attempt and interference on second base by the runner. So the outcome is 2 outs for Team Israel in defense. And we are heading to the 6th inning of this game between France and Israel. And the score is 6-2 for France. This game is played for as a placement round in the European Championship Under 18 in Czech Republic. And the winner of this game will play for the 5th place of this tournament.
Sponzory pořadu jsou Národní sportovní agentura, Moravskoslezský a Jihomoravský kraj, statutární město Brno, město Hluboká nad Vltavou, statutární město Ostrava, Rowling Sporting Goods, Bagosport SRO, Sabe SRO, Honix Europe a Suma Information.
Now in the beginning of 6th inning, the first hitter for Team Israel, number 11, leadoff hitter Liam Sajiv, hit a fly ball to the center field for 1 out on the pitching mound for Team France is still Matis Nairal, who is now at the count of 64 pitches. In this game allowed only 3 hits and 2 runs in the first inning. Now start with the nice fastball outside against the hitter number 10, Avid Schechter. Another fastball down the zone, 2 strikes. Matis Nairal threw 5 strikeouts in his 5 innings of this game. Now breaking ball, fouled to the right side. Two strikes for Avi Schechter and timeout called by the hitter. nice breaking ball by Matis Nairal. Strike 3. Second out of this inning for Team Israel. And 6th strikeout for Matis Nairal. Now hitting number 2, Nadav Machlin, shortstop for Team Israel. Fastball inside, barely misses the hitter. Fastball over the first base, foul ball over the first base. So the count is now 1-1 with 2 outs in the 6th inning of this game. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes for Nadav Machlin. Breaking ball, missed. Strike 3 again. Second strikeout of this inning for Matis Nairal, who pitched 5 scoreless innings in a row for Team France.
Sponzory pořadu jsou Národní sportovní agentura, Moravskoslezský a Jihomoravský kraj, statutární město Brno, město Hluboká nad Vltavou, statutární město Ostrava, Rowling Sporting Goods, Bago Sport SRO, Sabe SRO, Honix Europe a Suma Information Technology. Mistrovství Evropy juniorů probíhá za spolupráce českých baseballových klubů.
Bottom of 6th inning in this game between France and Israel. Now hitting number 27, Thomas Demorim, right fielder. Pitcher starts with 1 ball, 1 strike. Second ball, misses high. Nice fastball by Akiva Meister for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And this ball is fouled. So the count is still 2-2. And long fly ball to the left field. An easy job for the left fielder of Team Israel, Harel Yorosversky. So first out for Team France. Now hitting number 8, Ben Couvrer. Ben Couvrer has already 1 run batted in this game. The left-handed pitcher starts with strike 1, fastball inside. The pitcher starts his motion really quick. Hitter wanted to take the timeout, but it results as a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike swinging. Second strike for Ben Couvrer. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Fastball up, misses. Missed by the pitcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out in the bottom of 6th inning. And strike 3, strike swinging. Second out for Team France in their offense now. And now hitting number 6, second baseman Basile Solier. Strike 1, nice fastball on the outside part of the base. Fastball fouled. And another fastball called as a ball by the umpire. So the count is now 2 strikes, 1 ball. And now hit by pitch. So on 2 outs, the France get their runner on first base. Now hitting the last hitter of the batting order of Team France, Baptiste Blanco. He's got 1 hit, 2 runs, and 1 RBI in this game. And now he missed the first pitch by a swing. Strike 1 for him. Another fastball outside, fouled. So 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. And strike 3, another strikeout for Akiva Meister in this inning. All 3 outs in this inning were strikeouts. 1 hit by pitch. It ends this inning with no run for Team France, which is in the lead 6-2. And now we are heading to the beginning of 6th inning, 7th inning. We're heading to the beginning of 7th inning, and if Team Israel could not tie the game will be finished, because this should be the last inning of the ball game.
Sponzory pořadu jsou Národní sportovní agentura, Moravskoslezský a Jihomoravský kraj, statutární město Brno, město Hluboká nad Vltavou, statutární město Ostrava, Rowling Sporting Goods, Bagosport SRO, Sabe SRO, Honix Europe a Suma Information Technology. Mistrovství Evropy juniorů probíhá za spolupráce českých baseballových klubů.
Now we are in the 7th inning of this ball game. Now at the plate, hitting is number 29, Jakov Abraham Arnov. He fouled the first pitch to the dugout where it was caught, so nice job by the fielders of Team Israel in the dugout. Now long hit to the center field, and the center fielder of Team France couldn't catch it. Now Jakov Abraham Arnov stopped at second base. Nice line drive to the center field to 100 meters. A nice lead hit by the designated hitter of Team Israel. Now hitting second baseman number 12, Kai Friesen. And there comes a pinch runner number 9, Noah Cohen. So runner on second, no outs in the beginning of 7th inning. Hitting Kai Friesen. He has 2 strikeouts already in this game. Now the pitcher for France starts with the ball, misses inside. First strike for Kai Friesen. On the pitching mound for Team France is still Matthias Nairal. In last 6 innings, he allowed only 4 hits, 1 walk and 7 strikeouts. Now the count is 2 balls, 1 strike. Starting pitcher of Team France is now on the count of 75 pitches. Ground ball between third and short. Nice attempt by the shortstop of Team France, Julien Cojon, but ended as an infield hit because he couldn't catch the runner on first with his throw across the field. So now runners on first and third. Mound visit for Team France. And at the plate is number 16, The count is now 2 balls, 1 I don't know. New hitter, number 16, Avi Bobrov. This ball is called as a ball. By the umpire on home plate, Robert Hughes from Ireland. No outs, runners on first and third. And another strike by Matis Nairal. 1 strike, 1 ball for Avi Bobrov at the plate. And a single over the shortstop for Avi Bobrov. Is a run for Team Israel, the third run of the ball game. Score is now 6-3. First hit for Avi Bobrov in this game. And now number 4, Teo Friesem will try to follow his teammate and bring some more runs for Team Israel in this maybe last inning of this ball game. First pitch, fastball up, fouled by Teo Friesem. Nice curveball for strike 2. No outs here. Team Israel has a tying run on home plate. And strike 3 to the ground. Strikeout, the runner from second. Couldn't come back to second base, so this play results as a double play for Team France. With a huge base running mistake by the Israeli runner. So now 2 outs, runner on first. And hitting number 22, Tomer Erel. Another strikeout for French pitcher Matis Nairal. Breaking ball misses outside. Two balls for Tomer Erel. Fastball fouled. The pitch count for Matis Nairal is now 85 pitches. První metě, vole. To běží první. Two balls, 1 strike for Tomer Erel. Another fastball. Ball. With 3 balls, 1 strike. And single through the center field around second base. Good job by Tomer Erel. So runners now again on first and second with 2 outs for Team Israel. I don't see anyone in the French bullpen, so Matis Nairal wants to finish the game on his own. They are 1 out away of finishing this game. And now at bat is Harel Yor Sversky. And there's a balk by the pitcher. Third balk in this game, called by the umpire in the field, Alex Silverem from Sweden. First balk for Matis Nairal. So runners moved to second and third. Now hitting number 15, Harel Yor Sversky. He was strikeout once in his previous at-bats. Now starts with a strike again. And fly ball to the center field. She's caught by the center fielder. Ends this ball game as a win for Team France with the score 6-3. So Team France are going to play for the 5th place of this tournament. Team Israel are going to play for the 7th place this tournament. Tomorrow Team France will play against Germany, and Team Israel will wait for the opponent for tomorrow's game. This game was nice, tight. The biggest difference was the 3-run triple by leadoff hitter of Team France, Maurice Segalski. And that was the ball game. Thank you for watching. Bye.